Okay, in this video we are going to go over inequalities. First, what is an inequality? An inequality is used to show a relationship when two expressions are different. So if you look at this picture, here you have a cupcake, small cupcake and bigger cupcake. So alligators eat bigger cupcakes, the right side is bigger, and here you have another inequality sign where it shows the left side is bigger. So know these symbols. So there are two types of circles, a closed circle. It looks like this. Shows when the number is a solution and used with greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, you have this equal sign underneath. And open circle shows that the number is not a solution and used with greater than or equal symbols. There is no equal. Okay, these are greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. This is greater than, just less than. Okay, so this is open circle, x is less than 8. Open circle, less than or greater than. This is closed circle, x is greater than or equal to. So remember these. So you can use your graph to indicate all of the solutions of an inequality. So n is less than 1, so n is less than 1. So you do use open circle, closed circle, you use open circle because there's no equal sign. And look at these numbers, -5, -3, -2. These numbers are less than 1, right? So you can draw an arrow here. So this represents n is less than 1. So these numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, they are greater than 1. So you don't draw the graph there. X is greater than or equal to -2. So all the x values greater than or equal to -2. So you have equal to sign. So you have to use closed circle and -2, and the numbers greater than, these numbers are greater than -2, so it's to the right side. Okay, now adding and subtracting inequalities. When adding or subtracting, you solve inequalities just like you solve equations. Write solutions in separate notation. So if you have x minus 3 minus 2 is less than 0. If you solve an equation, you combine like terms. So x minus -3 minus 2 is -5 is less than 0. And then add 5 on both sides. X is less than 5. So you separate the notation x such that all the x values that less than 5. So open circle and less than, so your arrow is this way. Now s plus 2 is greater than or equal to -1. Subtract 2 on both sides. S is greater than or equal to -3. Open circle, closed circle. It's a closed circle, and all the x values that are greater than -3, greater than or equal to 3. So this is how you draw the graph. So you separate the notation as such that s that is greater than or equal to -3. When you have a multiply, multiplication and division, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to change the direction of the inequality. Write solutions in separate notation. So you subtract 1 over 4x plus 1 is less than 1. Subtract 1 on each side. Bring down 1 over 4x. Less than 1 minus 1 is 0. And then this is 0. And then you have to multiply by 4. So 1x is less than 0 times 4 is 0. So x is less than 0. In Sepulveda notation, x such that all the x values that are greater than 0. So open circle less than. Okay, now negative 3x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 11. Subtract 2 on both sides. Negative 3x is greater than or equal to 11 minus 2 is 9. Now you are dividing by a negative number. So this will be cancelled. You have x. 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. Here you are going to switch the symbol to the right because you are dividing by a negative number. Negative 3, close the circle, x is less than, go to the right. So you have these practice problems. Just be careful that when you have negative number, because you have negative number, that doesn't mean you switch the sign. Only when you divide by a negative number or multiply by a negative number, you don't switch the sign. If the numerator is a negative number, you don't switch the sign.